also enhance, say, personalization in a certain way. And then transparency in terms of the fact that we are talking these days about blockchain and all these kind of things. They want to ensure that the data you provide, or they provide, the customer provide to, say, an e-commerce platform like Google or whatever, it has to be secure. And they wouldn't be tampered with in whatever way. And so the transparency in terms of both logistics, personal data, everything has to be kind of transparent. Also, we talk about, Larry was talking about sustainability right now. So green products, you have to ensure that, say, your products are made up of, say, sustainable material and recyclable material also. So all these are things that we're all focusing on. 2019, but when talking about 2025, then this will be even more important. So we work on digitalization of human model in order to, say, build a digital garment, especially personalized one. Then the first thing one needs to do is to have personalized data. So how to digitize a human model and create a model of yourself. Secondly, then is a digital garment construction. So how can we produce a garment digitally and then taking over some of the work of the pattern maker, and so that we will be able to generate individual garment of the same style for a particular person, given that they have different sizes. Right? And then personalized garment, and then especially in terms of styling, can we have a choice of product, can we have choice of component, and then mix and match. These are the things that, say, most of the customers will be looking for. So we talk about technologies that will be involved in it. Then firstly is 3D human model, and that has been, say, conducted for a long time, roughly about, say, 20 to 30 years. In our research group, we are the team who brought in the first, say, 3D scanner to Hong Kong. That was roughly in the year about 1998. So it's talking about 20 years ago. And then based on that, then we can have, say, once we have the human model built, then we can vary the size, adjust the size to suit whatever, say, individual human. And then we'll be able to, say, build 3D garment model. And once we have the garment model being built, then we can have a choice of fabric for different components of, say, the garment. So even though you are, say, having a shirt, but the shirt can have different components and can use different fabric, even though, say, the styling is exactly the same, but use of fabrics could be different and come up with a different profile, a different kind of, say, product styling. And at the same time, then everybody is looking at this holy grail, mix and match, all right? But what we like to do here in terms of, say, these are pictures, but actually you'll be seeing will be 3D models. So digitized human model from 2D to 3D. And this is the traditional, say, what you get from your, say, standard textbook. So all this body measurement with all the key features. Say, your waist, your chest dimensions, your height, say, your arm length, and all that. So this is from a standard textbook, all right? And this is what, say, a pattern maker would normally be using. And then what we can do basically is that we can use laser scanners or other types of scanners right now to generate, say, a digitized human model. And then the other way you can do it is you put in some, say, standard table of human size, then you type it in, and then you'll be able to generate a model. And this is the picture of one of my PhD students. This right now, that was taken something like 20 years ago. Right now, he's a full professor in one of the universities in Hong Kong. So I'm not going to give the name. I have students who are professors right now working in Tsinghua University, Zhejiang University, Chinese University, or whatever. Right. And given with all these kind of techniques, we'll be able to generate, say, human models, say, of whatever size that is needed based on dimensions you put in. And the ABCD here basically is, at one time when we were doing the project, that again way back 15 years ago, 14, then we are working on, say, cup sizes, say, for ladies, right? So that's why you have ABCD size, and you can have bigger sizes also. And these are different size mannequin, and based on our work, actually the Hong Kong companies that we're working with, they spin off a company making, say, mannequins in Hong Kong. The company starts with the name, with the initial character A. Probably you know about that. Okay. When we talk about human model, basically we talk about semantic features. All these so-called dimensions on your body itself, each one of them carries a meaning. So, like this is your bust girth over here, and the bust girth is the dimension of the bust around the body, all right? And you will not be mixing it up with, say, your waist girth at all, and you would not be able to change the position. The waist cannot be above the chest, all right? So that is the kind of things that what we mean by semantics. And at the same time, when we talk about semantics, also they carry certain, say, attributes in terms of their dimensions, in terms of their relative position, say, to the other dimensions, and so on and so forth. All right. So when we design garments, then we'll be making use of this, say, semantics to assist us in making, say, the garment and generating the pattern. So when we're building model, we want to make the model work also. So, and also have articulated model. So that's why we link, say, we segmented the body or the human model body into a few components, and each of the components you have skeleton inside there, and this is what you have in computer games. The same technique. So they can work and they can move. I'll show you some video later on. Okay, this is an eigenfunction driven human model. This is mathematical terms. Basically, what we have done is that we have collected 1,000 male data, 1,000 female data from China, mainland China, working for university in mainland, and also under sponsorship of, say, VIP. And so, based on the database, then we'll be able to generate, based on key dimensions, say whatever body shape that is appropriate to you. So long you have fill in a few key dimensions, then we'll be able to generate a body that is closest, say, to your particular body shape. So this is what we are doing at the moment, and that is, say, the question I was put up by, say, the founder of VIP, Mr. Shan, when I first met him. He said that, well, we're doing an e-commerce platform, but most of the customers would not like to put in too many data or too much data into so-called the platform to give you the body dimension, and they will not be coming up to scan because we are on an e-commerce platform. So you have to, say, use a very simple table, just put in a few numbers, and then you try to, one should be able to generate the corresponding model for that particular person. So this is what we have been doing in the last few years, right? So this is partially artificial intelligence in it also, because you have to really, say, digest the data and then see how you'll be able to fit the model to it. Right. So in here, this is just a video. Have to make the video working. You click up, upload. Hi. Đắc lực. Thì sẽ có bao nhiêu? Còn bé chưa được. Let me try. Everything. Let me just revamp this whole thing. I'm sorry about that. This is not the one. This is not the one. This is what we had previously.跟我發個 video 好嘛？接埋嗰個 profile 嘅唔係呢度。好。Presentation. On AS.